Brother Hakeem, talk about, because I just bought one of your drinks here. What is it? Swiss original hemp iced tea. Now, it's hemp and it's made totally with hemp. These are your products?
Yeah, well, the product itself is from Austria. So this is the first hemp iced tea in the United States. Good friend of mine is part owner in the company. And it's really, really delicious. It's hemp, not THC. So hemp has a bunch of protein in it, a lot of protein. So it's based with hemp. It's sweetened with beet sugar out of beets. And it's very, very good, man. It tastes delicious. However, just because it has the leaf on it, we're really getting a lot of attention for it, and it's doing pretty good here in Philadelphia. This is our drink right here, the Sea Moss Gold. Strawberry banana, we got apple spice, strawberry blueberry, pineapple, spirulina, you name it, man, any flavor, mango. This is the bomb right here. But when you put them together, you're talking about strength. You know what I mean? I appreciate Baba TV coming down today and checking us out. But you can find it on our website, blackandnobel.com, the CS Hemp Iced Tea, C plus Swiss Iced Tea, and then you can find the Sea Moss Gold on our website as well, blackandnobel.com. We also have it on Amazon, We Buy Black, eBay, you name it, the platforms, we carry the products. Please check us out. I appreciate everything and all the support from around the world. Baba TV.
Hey yo, Baba, they ain't ready. Peace, God. You already know. It's the God Highs Light. Kush God Mob. 2017. A lot of people talking, a lot of bodies dropping, a lot of babies being born. Same shit every year. But what they don't know is that this year we about to set it on them different. We about to try a different approach. Knowledge, wisdom. You already know.
Peace and Black Power. Welcome to another edition of Baba TV, House of Consciousness. Back out here on the road in Philadelphia with my people North Philly. Shout out to North Philly. I'm here with this brother. His name is Brother RHU. He's well known in Philadelphia, a good friend of Brother RHU. And he met me here in the store here at Black and Nobel, very well known by everybody in the store. And tell the people a little something about you, brother.
Islam's Brother RHU, coming live from Broadnery. Shout out to Brother Dolo, King of the Moors. Islam, Great Navy. Shout out to the Great Navy. I want to give some more shout outs before I start off. I want to give a shout out to the master teacher, Taj Tariq Bey. When I first met Taj Tariq Bey, I met him here at Black and Nobel. He used to come here and teach classes every Sunday. So he used to come here and teach us so we could know what was going on. A shout out to Abdullah Talib Mozi Bey. And everyone should go out and get that book, Moors and Masonry. That book will open your eyes to a lot of our historical information. Everyone should go out and purchase the book. They have it here at Black and Nobel too. And a shout out to those good brothers. Master teachers, I also want to give a shout out to Asir, the Duke of Tears. We are all Moors. Our ancestors are already here. Our information has already been in place. Not only that, our nation has always been in place. Our nation is in place. So what happens is our people have to know who they are and be who they say they are. Meaning everyone is entitled to a nationality, so everyone should claim their nationality. Us as the so-called Negroes, blacks, coloreds, we are the Moors. So we claim our nationality and study. That's important. We have to study. Like Noble Drew Ali said, we need to study. Study, 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 then study ourselves and enforce the Constitution. It's very important. We all should know about the Constitution and enforce the Constitution. It's important. Constitution is the supreme law of the land, and it should be enforced, and we must enforce it in order to, do what we have to do. We're going to lead with love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. We're not out here, moving around. We out here to teach the babies and build a better community. We need better community. We need everybody to communicate better. We need also to communicate and commune with each other properly. Now, rest in peace to my good brother Alvin. Rest in peace to Al. Was something that Al used to always say. Me and him, we used to go around the neighborhood and see the youth out here acting wild, and we pull them to the side and try to give them a little insight, give them a little better light on how to roll. So we would always go around, get the youth that was out here acting wild, we pull them in, give them some insight, give them some light on how they should be carrying and conducting themselves out here in the community, and how they should be communicating with each other with some sense. We didn't stop doing that work. We're still doing that work. We're still giving the information to the youth, letting them know what time it is so that they can come up to be better youths, because they out here not getting they're not getting dealt a good hand. So we got to help them out. So also, we have to help out all businesses that are coming from the ground up, that are indigenous people that are here trying to start some type of business, trying to get their things going. We got to support that. We have to keep supporting that. We have to support that all the way, man, all the way. Because if we build them up, then they're able to get bigger, and then they're able to pull in. We can all work together and make work for each other and constantly solve our problems. My son is at a school right now. It's called Mathematics, Civics, and Science. It's down on Broad Street, right around Broad and Spring Garden. It's owned and ran by a Moorish lady. Her name is Veronica Jordan. She made it so that they could have better lunches in the schools. Because what was happening was the schools and what they call the hood, they was eating for lunch, probably like around the time when I was going to school, eating cookies and candy bars and sodas. They didn't have full-fledged lunches. But up in the Northeast, further upstate, here in Pennsylvania, they had full-fledged lunches. I was one of the kids that got put on the buses to go up there with the segregation thing, where they were going to integrate us into the schools. And what happened was, I seen that we were getting real good lunches in the schools down here, but she noticed that before I noticed it, of course. But she also represented me when I was a child in school. And what she did was she made it so that all the schools in the hoods, so-called hoods, which is the neighborhoods, which is the communities, she made it so that they have full-fledged lunches. She did a lot, but now she owns and runs her own school. She's like powerful woman. She's doing really good things, and the school is operated by a lot of great people. A lot of the stuff that we study, a lot of the stuff I know that I learned, I didn't learn in the school system. I learned it either being self-taught or reading books by great people that wrote great books. But the school systems didn't never really touch bases on learning the Constitution or knowing the Constitution. They didn't really never touch bases on knowing that we're indigenous to this land and we are Moors. They never really touch bases. So when I speak to a lot of kids and I ask them the question, what are they? And they tell me, oh, I'm an African American, or I'm black. And then I have to reinforce what they're telling me and tell them the right thing and tell them what they are. Of course, I tell them that they're Moors. I give them a little more insight. And then sometimes they look at me and say, wow, I didn't know that. But once you lead them to the information and they start to see, and then they start hearing it from other people and picking up on it, they get it. They get it. And that's a beautiful thing. Coming up in North Philly with me, it was cool, you know. I pretty much myself knew that I was in control of my own destiny. You know, I was out here around all the criminals, robbers, killers, dealers, willers, all of it. You know, I was around it all. But I just, you know, when it was time for guys to want to go do certain things, I stayed in my own lane, pretty much is what I'm saying. I stayed in my own lane and did my own thing. And I was more so always wanting to be in the know, wanting to know what's going on. So I would study a lot. I would read a lot. I would study a lot. Knowledge is power. It'll never stop being power. Knowledge is power. So the more you read, the more you know. And I try to enforce that. Like I keep going back to the babies, because the babies is where it's at. It's important. We must teach the babies so that they can grow up, that we have better communities, have better thought patterns. Like for instance, we teach them how to eat right too, because health is the wealth, so they have to eat right too. We have to teach them a lot of things that they're not getting. A lot of these kids down in North Philly, they out here, they running through a lot of stuff, man. They go home, they don't got nothing to eat in the house. They forced to do some ratchet things that they might not want to do. But they, you know, they feel like, you know, my homies is doing it too. I got to do it. Besides, I'm living day to day. I got to get something to eat. I got to do something. I got to be able to provide for myself some kind of way. So I'm all in. And they be out here, they'll do whatever it takes to get what they got to get. They'll do whatever it takes, man, you know, and it's just, it's kind of wicked, you know what I mean? God the other day, you know, he got shot in his face 2 times for his vehicle. Right in North Philly, he was getting ready to get carjacked, but see what they did was, with the gentrification, they built these $1 million houses down over there. And what happens is they told them that it would be safe, but right up the block, it's still, you know, it's still people that's not so fortunate right now. So what happens is they see all of that, it's down the block. They go over there and they was, you know, they probably doing all, there's probably more stuff going on than what you see coming through the news and the paper. But that's what's going on down over there, man. The guy got shot in his face. He said he couldn't give up the car because my kid in the back seat. The young kid, 16 years old, shot him in the face 2 times. You know, he said he couldn't give up the car. His kid in the back seat. You think that, you know, that registered with him? So that's what's going on out here in North Philly. North Philly, you know what I mean, ain't no picks, man. They no picks. If they see what you got, they need it, they taking it. That's how it is out here right now. You know, we need to like change all that, but we got to enforce the right information so that we can get people on better thought patterns, because they really don't have to be out here doing all that. They really don't. But if somebody showed them a better way, then they do it. But, you know, they're not getting that better way. They're not getting it. Sometimes they're not getting it. They're not getting it from maybe their parents, you know, it's a crazy cycle, you know. Their parents might be on drugs. The dad probably in prison. He probably doing a long bid upstate. The mom, she probably, you know, trying to live every day, day to day, and she probably had him when she was young, so, you know, he out here not knowing much. So I asked a lot of the youth a lot of questions. A lot of them don't know a lot, and I'm saying like, wow, it's really, really got to change, man. We got to fix a lot of things, man. People that want to see better, we got to better. We know better, so we gonna do better. You know what I mean? We know better. We good people. You know what I mean? So we gonna do better. We got to. This is a very important place right here. This place right here is like one of the only that we have that's in a neighborhood that where you can come in and get some good books, get some good conversation, learn, meet great people, learn a little bit about yourself, maybe others. All kind of stuff go on right here. Black and Nobel, they ship to prisons. They, you know, they make sure the brothers get the books so they can read. You know, this is. We have to support Black and Nobel. Keep Black and Nobel running strong. Running strong, man. Running strong. We need all our stuff running strong. We need to own all these stores on these corners. We need to own all of these stores. Meaning, like, we need to get it back like it was at one time when we had everything going right. When we wasn't so much manipulated by the masses, by the, I don't want to get these people, but yeah, we need to get back on the right page. We need to get back on track. We need to fix our situations. We need to think divine, speak divine, and act divine. That's where we need to be at right now.